Marx believed that capitalism was nevertheless a necessary and progressive stage of human history because it created the preconditions for an egalitarian future free from both exploitation and poverty. Marx says that each society has two opposite classes. The first, bourgeois, who are those few people who own the means of production, mean land, labor, capital, machine. Everything are owned by a few persons in a capitalist society. They enjoy both economic and political power. They are the exploiters, which means capitalists. And these people, they enjoy capital as well as political power, economic and political power, and they exploit each and every condition. Therefore, they are called as capitalists too. And the second class is the workers, the exploited class, which are always exploited by the capitalists. Marx also gave the term surplus value, which refers to the quantity of value produced by the worker beyond the necessary labor time. So surplus value is the production quantity of the products and their value by a worker beyond the necessary labor time, means where the worker is supplying more labor than has been fixed by him for him. That is, the working time required to produce a value equal to the one he has received in form of wages. Means he has spent a lot of time in producing the quantity of the goods and the value of the goods for the capitalist, but he is not getting the wages as per the time he has utilized in the production. So this difference between the time utilized and the wages that is being earned is called surplus value. Marx also advocated that the capitalist society would be transformed by its victims, that is the working class, who would unite to collectively bring about a revolution to overthrow it. And Marx said that this working class will unite a day, and it will throw the capitalists from the society, throw it and establish a free and equal socialist society. In order to understand the working of capitalism, Marx undertook an elaborate study of its political, social, and especially its economic aspects. His conception of the economy was based on the notion of a mode of production. The economic base was primarily economic and includes the productive forces and production relations. So, to understand the working of capitalism, Marx undertook an elaborate study of capitalism's political, social, and economic aspects. And his conception of the economy was based on the notion of a mode of production, means the methods of production. The economic base was primarily economic and includes the productive forces and production relations. And his economic base was the productive forces and the production relations. Productive forces refers to all the means or factors of production such as land, labor, technologies, sources of energy such as electricity, coal, petroleum, and so on. So the two things, one, the productive forces and the production relation. The productive forces includes all those means which were used for the production of the goods and services, that is your land, labor, technology, and the sources of energy such as electricity, coal, petroleum, and so on. On the other hand, production relations refers to all economic relationship and forms of labor organization which are involved in production. Means the relationship between the labor the labor and the production sources is called as production relation. Production relations are also property relations or relationship based on the ownership or control of the means of production. In production relation, the ownership on or the control of on the means of production is taken into consideration. Marx argued that the people's idea and beliefs originated from the economic system of which they were part. How beings earned their livelihood determined how they thought material life shaped ideas. So the earning of a human being depends upon his thinking regarding the material ideas or the material life. Marx laid great emphasis on economic structures and process because he believed that they formed the foundation of every social system throughout human history.